it. Jude Bellingham! You wouldn't think they're a man like, because here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's back for Arda Güler! Real Madrid are putting on a show here in North Carolina. The Galacticos love it. Valverde, out wide to Brahim Diaz, into the path of Valverde!
And then it looks like he's got no chance, but he will get there. He will make sure. He tries to get something on the end of it. And does he deserve that? He does. It's a fantastic goal.
Chance of a Pachuca deflection, and they're back in it. And it's the man we talked about pre-match, the danger man, Montiel, Elias Montiel.
A real good moment for the young man you mentioned. He looks like he's going to have a bright career. Good turn, tries to put it in the bottom corner. It's a wicked deflection. Even on this occasion, Courtois can't do anything about it.
Well, for Real Madrid, a team that has been just a few days under coach Xabi Alonso, has been coming up with better surprises. Remember, the first game ended in a draw, and they had to go deep with a man down to win 3-1 against the Pachuca. You're welcome to Extra Time, live on Solutions 93.9 FM. My name is Oladapo Okunubi, and on the show this evening, we've got a lot of stories coming from the world of around the letter game of football. And this is your Remedy Radio Dial Solutions 93.9 FM. We're getting transfer updates from different centers across the globe. Well, Victor Osimhen is in the news on the show this evening. Super Falcons in the news. Ahead of the game against Portugal tonight for the friendly game going down in Lisbon. Well, Barcelona talking about transfer stories, same as Bayer Leverkusen. Also in the news this evening, as we have Crystal Palace about shares of the club. We're live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Solutions 939 FM. Jump on these platforms to watch and comment. Let us get your take ahead of the games going down tonight. Remember, 2 matches will be going down simultaneously. Atletico Madrid will be taking on the Botafogo. Seattle Sounders will take on PSG. Remember, PSG lost the last game at the ongoing FIFA Club World Cup. So the question is, how will PSG get a win tonight? Well, remember, Seattle Sundowns already out, losing 2 matches back to back. PSG just needs, they need a win tonight to have 6 points and be on the same point with Botafogo. But remember, Atletico Madrid also needs a win against Botafogo to qualify to the next round. This and more will be a focus. Let us get your predictions as well on the Facebook fan page. We're live on Facebook. Solutions 939 FM. Do not go anywhere.
939 is the dial.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
All right, let's start with Nigeria Super Falcons on the show this evening, where Super Falcons will take on Portugal tonight in a friendly game in Lisbon in preparation for the Women's Africa Cup of Nations WAFCON in Morocco. The game scheduled for Estado Jose Gomez kick off at 7 p.m. Nigerian time. The 9-time African champions will also take on Ghana in another friendly game on Sunday, 29th of June, and the last tune-up game ahead of the Continental Showpiece scheduled for next month. And a quick look at how the pairings look like based on groups For Group A, for the Alcan going down in Morocco in the next few days, starting Saturday, July 5 to 26th of July. Group A has got DR Congo, Morocco, Senegal, Zambia, and Group B has got Algeria, Botswana, Super Falcons of Nigeria, and Tunisia. Group C has Ghana, Mali, Bayana of South Africa, and Tanzania. That's what it looks like. And still talking about the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Confederation of African Football, CAF, has celebrated Asisat Oshoala ahead of the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. Oshoala will be making a 5th appearance at the WAFCON finals in Morocco. The 30-year-old is today regarded as face of Africa women's football. The striker holds a record 6 CAF Women's Player of the Year titles: 2014, 2016, 2017, 2019, 2022, and 2023. A remarkable achievement for Oshoala. Well, remember, she has scored 37 goals in 61 appearances for Nigeria, and she has won the WAFCON title 3 times with the Super Falcons. Well, who will she be dropping that feat for at the WAFCON going down in Morocco next month? Or will she surpass her record, talking about the goals scored or the titles won at the Women's Africa Cup of Nations? Well, we'll wait to see come next month right there in Morocco, looking at what the ladies can be able to do under Coach Madugu.
You know, what's about it there? Act about me, act about we, for the tools. That combination. Oh, bá fẹ́ béèrè mi lọ́wọ́ aya mi ló ń dìkàrà yẹn, ọmọ mi ló ń wá kẹ̀kẹ́ lọ, lórí ekuru wọ̀wọ̀wọ̀, ó ti àdóbé o, lórí ekuru wọ̀wọ̀wọ̀, ó ti àdìsọ ní adé o. Back in the days when we start again, nígbà yẹn adẹ̀ṣìké, àtàrí ní tùbí àti kàbàsà máa fi make me. Then nobody knows me. Everybody, household nessa. Proof that hold the game down. But you top it up, so she run it up. I be doing no need to frown now. I'm on the I know. Oti dagba, oti kuyon, oti daleko, oti daleko, oti daleko, oti daleko. And if you are no whoever I have a show, do you know that to be okay? I got on queen. No. Cold that to click the better you. You know that. A happy empty record is looking for you. The address is simple. Let me give them the clue. I will do anything for you. Africa is the best you are one of the best. Oh, bá fẹ́ béèrè mi lọ́wọ́ aya mi ló ń dìkàrà yẹn, ọmọ mi ló ń wá kẹ̀kẹ́ lọ, lórí ekuru wọ̀wọ̀wọ̀, ó ti àdóbé o, lórí ekuru wọ̀wọ̀wọ̀, ó ti àdìsọ ní adé o.
Well, Birimi, well, that was a nice featuring Too Fat, Babala. Well, remember the reimagined version, came out also this year. That was when we had the coded tunes back then. But now move on. Let's move on. But a man who has been doing well in England, but unfortunately is with a team where the glory of the team is not really shining in Europe. That is Alex Iwobi. Well, he says it is important for Fulham to earn a place in Europe next season after the impressive finish in the Premier League last term. Now, look at Alex Iwobi, who played on the Marco Silva's side that enjoyed their best ever campaign in the English top flight, finishing in a respectable 8th position. The Whites, however, failed to secure a place in Europe despite a strong performance. Iwobi said they can use that as a motivation to earn a berth on the continent next season. Well, he has been playing on the continent since joining Arsenal, but unfortunately, moving away from Arsenal, going to Everton, then to Fulham, things have changed. But now let's talk about Pep Guardiola on the show this evening, where Pep Guardiola has hailed Claudio Echeverri as an incredible player after the Argentinian young star scored his first goal for Manchester City Echeverry found the net with a first-half free kick on his full debut as Guardiola's side defeated Al Ain 6-0 in Atlanta to book their place in a FIFA Club World Cup knockout round. The 19-year-old was first off at first half with an ankle injury, but 45 minutes at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium was enough to make an impression on his manager.
Liverpool, here the pass has come in. Gundogan, Haaland was ready for it to come, but it's the back of the net anyway. What a sweet finish from İlkay Gundogan. It's Echeverry. It's his first ever goal from Manchester City. The Wonder Kid has arrived, spiralling the free kick around the wall. And the goalkeeper barely flinched. 26 minutes in. Manchester City are turning the screw already. They lead Al Ain by 2-0. And that one puts the goalkeeper the wrong way with no problem at all. Goal number 32 of the season for Erling Haaland gives Manchester City a 3-0 lead ahead of half-time in Atlanta. Scanning the... Who's in for his second goal of the game? The tide is creeping in for Al Ain. Manchester City bided their time and then they pounce with İlkay Gundogan, his second goal of the night, second goal of the tournament. Rodri to Bob, and he catches the keeper out of the front post. City score what they hope is their fifth. Oscar Bob celebrates making it Manchester City 5, Al Ain 0, and City now have matched Juventus's exploits against this opponent. Again, their own worst enemy at times. Al Ain, as Haaland is unselfish, and Cherki is in for his first goal from Manchester City. The French midfielder gets his tally up and running. He scored 12 times earlier on this campaign for his old team Lyon in France. But here, teed up by Erling Haaland, Rayan Cherki joins the party in Atlanta as City hits 6.
Well, Manchester City's victory early this morning against Al Ain, but remember, not only about that victory, but the team has also joined the likes of Juventus, Flamengo, Bayern Munich in the knockout round of the FIFA Club World Cup. Now, eliminated teams include Auckland City, LAFC, Royal Red Diamonds, Uslan HD, Pachuca, Wydad Casablanca, and Al Ain. Now, let's move on the show this evening and look at more updates coming from the FIFA Club World Cup. Well, following the victory of Real Madrid over Pachuca last night, Antonio Rudiger alleged that he was racially abused in the final moment of the team's 3-1 victory on Sunday, and manager Xabi Alonso said that FIFA has launched an investigation. Referee Ramon Abate crossed his forearms in front of his chest, which signals the activation of an anti-racism protocol 5 minutes into stoppage time after a brief scuffle erupted following a foul on Germany international Rudiger. We went for more updates from that, however. Palmeiras defender Murilo says he will copy Cristiano Ronaldo's trademark celebration if he scores against Lionel Messi's Inter Miami at the Club World Cup. The debate over Cristiano Ronaldo versus Messi has divided football fans and players for nearly 2 decades, but for Murilo, there is no debate. Speaking ahead of the team's Group A showdown against Inter Miami, at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, at the Brazilian centre-back confirmed that he's ready to show the celebration style of Cristiano Ronaldo if he scores against Lionel Messi's Inter Miami. But remember, that game is scheduled for early tomorrow, looking at how the fixtures look like right there at the FIFA Club World Cup. It is going down 2 a.m. Inter Miami versus Palmeiras 2 a.m. FC Porto versus Al Ahly 2 a.m. and 8 p.m. Auckland City and Boca Juniors will battle each other, while Benfica and Bayern Munich will take on each other. But hey, games are going down tonight. Atletico Madrid against Botafogo, Seattle Sundowns against PSG. These two teams will face each other, and these two matches will go down simultaneously. Feels Joy featuring Olamide.
I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it sudden. I don't blow, I need happen, no all of a sudden. I was in a hurry, I just facing my grind and I stack up my money. Remember mama told me, she say, oh mommy, please, no worry. When you walk through the valley of the shadow, or tomorrow, you go with me. Joy, joy, joy, alone they give me. Joy, joy, joy, when I show you they give them. Joy, joy, joy, for my hood I they give them. Joy, joy, joy, oh na na man.
Good energy and positive vibration. It's all I need. Gotta window, gotta window. Kabalasun, Kabalaji. Professional, Ogaraya. Enjoyment minister, Jaibi Otelala. Tabarira, Amorawa. Then I went with him at Italawa.
Italawa, Ishetakwa, Okitika, Lakadastika. We know fit on sabbatical. We know fit on practical.
Ability, money agility, alumini GPT. That was GTB, money opportunity. Money felakuti, Yoruba, fashion still at come, Baba 70.
Joy, joy, joy, alone they give me. Joy, joy, joy, when I show you they give them. Joy, joy, joy, for my hood I they give them. Joy, joy, oh na na man.
Well, some movement in the world of football based on transfers will surely give you joy, while some is just based on let's go for the money. Well, sometimes money also brings joy. Feels featuring Olamide Bado with joy. Now, let's check more. Remember, this is Extra Time. It is your football show on radio every Monday. My name is Oladapo Okunubi, in case you're just tuning in for the first time. Now, let's talk about a man who's having joy and is looking positive that he'll be happy playing for Chelsea, and that is Liam Delap. Well, Liam Delap has revealed Cole Palmer helped convince him to join Chelsea this summer. The 22-year-old attracted interest from a host of clubs, including Manchester United, Nottingham Forest, and Newcastle United, but eventually settled on the Stamford Bridge, completing £30 million transfer earlier this month. Delap and Palmer played in the same youth team at Manchester City, winning the Premier League 2 title in 2020-2021 season, and the striker revealed he sought his former teammates' advice while deciding what to do. Remember, Palmer completed his own move from City to Chelsea in the summer of 2023 and has since gone on to become one of the Premier League's biggest stars. Actually, I signed him in my Premier League fantasy, but I had to sell him at some point. But now let's talk more transfer updates on the show, and we start with the big man, Victor Osimhen. Well, Galatasaray Deputy Chairman Ibrahim Hatipoglu has reiterated that the team's priority is to sign Super Eagles striker Victor Osimhen. He stated this amid rumours that the club are eager to sign Ike Gundogan from Manchester City this summer. Speaking with newsmen, Hatipoglu said that Galatasaray are more concerned about the Nigerian international than any other player. But now let's talk about a man who made a move to Liverpool. That is Florian Wirtz, who I spoke to Liverpool media, saying that he can't just wait to play before Liverpool fans, and he has been dreaming of playing for Liverpool since day one. Wow. That's the same statement everybody would talk. But let's listen to Florian Wirtz this evening, talking and promising Liverpool fans that is ready to help the dream of the club.
So, Florian, it's done. You're finally a Liverpool player. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel very happy and very proud, and finally it's done, and I was waiting for a long time, and finally it's done, and I'm really happy.
It's clear you had some options this summer, including the chance to stay at Leverkusen. So why Liverpool? Why are Liverpool the right choice?
I just thought that it was the right point in my career to make a next step. And of course, I wanted to get to a club who's like from the top 3 in the world. And in my opinion, Liverpool was one of them. And I just saw myself in the best hands in Liverpool. And I was really convinced by the people here, by the idea, and everything what the club offers me. Was really good, and in the end also easy to decide for me to come to Liverpool.
The Liverpool fans are excited that you're joining the club. They've been waiting for us to announce this transfer. What would you say to the Liverpool fans?
What I would say? Don't know. I would say thank you for the support. Of course I saw it also on Instagram or everywhere else that they are wanting me to come, and so I would say thank you for the support, and I'm really looking forward to play in front of them and achieve together big things. So I'm really happy to come, and sorry for the long wait.
Sorry for the long wait, Florian Wirtz there. And let us see if he can match the statement with the result on the pitch of play. Well, talking about Bayer Leverkusen, a team where Florian Wirtz left, we're getting an update that the team has reportedly opened talks with PSV for American starlet Malik Tillman. Upon the respectable Florian Plechtberg of Sky Germany, Erik ten Hag, Bayer Leverkusen consider the 23-year-old German American an exciting player and would like to activate the release clause in Tillman's contract. However, several media have reported that the release clause, which is reportedly worth 30 to 40 million euros, will go in effect in the summer of 2026. Bayer Leverkusen are looking for a replacement for the recently sold Florian Wirtz, who left his boy club for Liverpool for a British record transfer fee. And we're getting an update that Barcelona are close to completing the signing of FC Copenhagen winger Rooney Bardet. Barcelona sporting director Deco met with the player's agent today, according to report, with a 2 million euros, approximately $2.3 million deal plus incentives close to being agreed. Now, Bartet's contract at Copenhagen is due to expire in December, hence the low fee involved. Now let's check more updates here, and going back to Liverpool, we're getting a report that Milos Kerkez has landed in the UK ahead of his Liverpool medical. The full-back is expected to join from Bournemouth in a deal worth around £40 million, and his medical is scheduled for tomorrow. Now, Crystal Palace have signed goalkeeper Walter Benitez from PSV Eindhoven on a free transfer. The 32-year-old who played every game for PSV's title-winning Eredivisie campaign last season will link up with the Eagles at the start of next month. Now we're also trying to track updates coming from Brentford, as the team is expected to appoint Keith Andrews as their new coach this week. Remember, Thomas Frank left the club for Tottenham Hotspur that fired Anga Postecoglou. Now let's go straight to West Bromwich Albion, where West Brom have signed Nat Phillips from Liverpool for an undisclosed fee on a 3-year deal. The centre-back was on loan at Derby last season, playing in 32 championship games, and leaves the club where he came through the academy to make 29 first appearances for the Reds. Alright, so we've got another update coming on the show this evening, but hey, one last word, one by one. Ladi featuring Olamide. We'll be right back.
Jesus, my video, I go there, keep on rocking. Let me go, let me original, I know be photocopy. I will be disturbing, know that my blood, you, and I will be poppy. And she might bomb me for your head talk, but you will be dropping. One by one, I must shut your mental. No be my fault. they talking, of course. Steady balling, yes, it's my call. When I come, they got to concord, they got to concord. On God, many blessings on God. If it's not the money, don't call. If you want to stress me, log off, log off. Beloni mo fess up. You dey for body, you dey surplus. And naughty, they give them steady, spicy curry cutters. They want to check in my curriculum. They want like Vinny Junior. They meeting mo phenomenal, gongo. TJ so my video, I go dey keep on rocking. Let me gongo, let me original, I know be photocopy. I will be disturbing, know that my brought you, and I will be poppy. And she might bomb you for your head talk, but do we be dropping? One by
one, Leeds is also trying to do some businesses. One by Lade featuring Olamide. Now, Leeds have confirmed the signing of defender Xhaka Bijol from Udinese for an undisclosed fee understood to be around £15 million. All right, well, this will be the convenient point to say goodbyes of the show now, but back tomorrow morning on the Kickoff Sports Show, 9 o'clock. Well, remember, as you're driving home, remember to drive safe, don't overspeed, follow the traffic rules. My name is Oladapo. Couldn't be like we always say, keep doing sports and stay safe.